Jordan, first triple-double in school history. Your thoughts on your play today?
I mean, it was a long road. From my mission taking 2 years off, from last year, coaches being patient with me, my freshman year not playing pretty much at all, just the development that I've gone under, it's just a testament to the great coaching staff here. They do a phenomenal job developing players. And I mean, I just feel really fortunate to be in the position where I was able to do that.
You say you don't keep track of your stats during the games, but did you have any idea, or did you know you were kind of close at some point?
The only reason I knew I was close was Coach Greer pulled me aside in the beginning of the second half. He said, "You have a chance for a triple-double. Just go and play your heart out."
What was it like? I know it was during a timeout, but the triple-double being announced around the crowd. What was it like, I guess, in the timeout huddle? Were you trying to focus in on Sunday or get motivation?
Yeah, I had no idea that was announced. When we're in the huddle, I try and give all my attention to Coach Sendick. I try to block out the crowd because you can't be focused on two things at one time. And I mean, it was still, at the last time out, there was still plenty of time, and had they hit a few more threes, that would have been a really close game, so you can't lose focus even for a second.
Does it feel like your best game ever?
I played hard, and I have great players around me who helped me do that. I mean, pretty much all the baskets I got were assists. Jahi, Chris, Carrick, Evan, all great players who fed me the ball at the right time. So I mean, the blocks were a big part. So were, my points were a big part, and that comes from my teammates. I don't bring the ball up the court. I can't make my own shot. I mean, it comes down to my players doing a good job.
Jordan, what about the tremendous balance from the team today? 5 players in double figures, a lot of athleticism on the court, and from both ends on the floor, this team was really hustling and getting after it.
Yeah, I mean, we're a force to be reckoned with. We got great players. We got a deep bench. I mean, I didn't play much last game because Eric went off. He did really well, and I mean, that just shows you how deep we are. We got Eric, John, Bo, all great players. I mean, Evan was a bench player for a long time, and he really stepped up, and now he's really performing really well. So we got a great team, and I'm excited.
Put your staple on this game early. You came out very assertive. You had about 4 points, 3 blocks in the first few minutes. Did you plan to come out in a mindset to be assertive this game?
Yeah, Coach Sendick took me aside a couple games ago when I was averaging about 7 blocks a game, and he gave me a little note that said 10, or not 7 blocks, sorry, 7 rebounds a game. And he gave me a note that said, in big bold letters, 10 rebounds a game. And that's my goal, to do that. And in order to get those 10 rebounds, you have to be aggressive. And I feel like at the beginning of the season, I did a great job of that, and I kind of slacked off in being aggressive, and I felt like I really was able to bring that again tonight.
So many shot blockers, Jordan, get into foul trouble, being over-aggressive, but your block to foul ratio, if that's even a stat, is ridiculous. You're not getting any fouls. How are you doing that?
A big part is not trying to block your man's shot. Occasionally I'll block the big man, but a lot of my blocks come off the help side, and not putting your body into them and reaching out. So I think that's what helps me out a lot. And I mean, a lot of it's just, no one ever taught me how to shot block. It just happened really naturally, I guess.
You mentioned Eric's performance on Wednesday, second half. Is there any extra motivation drawn from seeing that to just fuel you in this game? Yeah,
I mean, I'm proud of Eric for stepping up as a freshman. He did a phenomenal job. But I'm not going to lie, not playing in the second half that much kind of took that personal. I mean, I'm happy for Eric and the great job that he did. If I wasn't happy for him, I wouldn't be a good teammate, But that definitely is motivation, and I think any good team, you feed off that. Not playing is just motivation to get better.
Jordan, how big is it for this team just to continue to build steam so you end the Christmas break on a good positive note?
I think it's very important. Basketball is a game of momentum, and if we can continue to build our momentum into Pac-12 season, we're going to be unstoppable. Doug, I think you had a question.
Yeah, when Herb gave you that note, when was that, and where did he do it?
He did that the day before the game, right after practice.
The day before which game?
The day before our last game. That was Wednesday night, yeah.
And right after practice?
Right after practice, yeah.
When the weather was center, he had a note?
He just had an envelope that said my name on it. I get back to the locker room, I opened it, and it said 10 rebounds a game.
And Coach Greer, when he told you you were in range of a triple-double, did that happen in the locker room or did that happen out on the court?
That happened as we were huddling right before the second half.
Have you ever had a triple-double in your career?
In high school I did.
Since you said you don't keep up with stats psychologically, what was that like when you ended up telling you about your stats?
Well, I mean, I knew that I've been doing a really good job on the shot block, the block shots, but I mean, I just continue to play hard. I mean, you can't let that affect you, because if you start thinking about it, you're going to get nervous and you're going to think, oh my gosh, I don't have enough block shots. What am I going to do? You know, you can't have that in your mind. I mean, it'll be in the back of your mind. I just have to continue to play hard and get out there.